Great article that just came out recently on f-stoppers, which I'll put the link to down below, and it's regarding a photographer, or is it a photography company, not too sure. New Mexico wedding photographer is getting sued because she didn't want to take photos of a gay marriage. So what's your thoughts about this? Now initially when I read this I thought, oh no, a photographer getting sued by some antsy bridezilla or something like that. And that's never a good sign. But then reading into it, it's just Elaine, a woman asking to get weddings over photos of her wedding, and then when she says, oh yeah, it's a same-sex marriage, I think is what they call it, yeah, same-sex wedding, the company or the person replies back saying, or the woman, Elaine, says, as a company, we photograph traditional weddings, engagements, seniors, and several other things such as political photographs and singers' portfolios. Full stop. And quite obviously the person goes, so what does that mean? Does that mean you're not going to take photos at my same-sex wedding? And she says, yeah, pretty much. Thanks for checking out our site, have a great day. It's like, so, I'm guessing this is America. What does it say? It's in New Mexico. Okay, so in America. Now, in America there's far more, well, from my opinion and from my experience of it, or certainly my idea is that there's a lot more homophobia, fear of gays, fear or just so much more kind of ingrainment of religion and Christian religion of like, oh, hate gays because they're going to kill all Christians if they are allowed to be gay. Even though some of the most important people to human civilization have been total benders, but we'll not go into that. And so the way that they sued this, because they said, look, you are a commercial company following commercial practices, and if you are then discriminating against us regarding our sexual orientation, that is discrimination. So it goes under two things here. One is that they could have said, let's say they've got some total Christian or religious, I won't say Christian, just religious beliefs that they are totally against homosexuality. The way that they could have replied to this is they would have to lie. They would have to refuse the work, and they would have to say something which is like, we're very sorry, but we are busy or we can't work. And I think again that would just be a total, you're obviously just being discriminatory because it's of our same-sex wedding. One option that they could have said is that due to our current experience we haven't done same-sex weddings because it's not something that we've ever done before, and therefore we are uncomfortable in providing the service as we are unsure that we will be able to give the quality of service which we have provided to our normal heterosexual couples. You know, if you have a certain wedding, you know which one to shoot. It's the guy, it's the girl. The girl's the important one, the guy's just there to be, you know, there. So, you know, sometimes if it's two girls or if it's two guys, you don't know. I don't know. I've never been to a gay wedding or a gay ceremony or anything like that, so I don't know whether they're would, because like for me as the photographer at any wedding, the focus is on the woman getting married, and I could understand some photographers going, right, a civil partnership or civil wedding or gay marriage or whatever it is, going, crap, who do I focus on? Who do I give that little bit more attention? And I understand how there could be some difficulties there for people who haven't done that before, but generally I'd imagine that the people who are getting married would just be far more accommodating to any photographer who admittedly says, I'm not too sure how to do this, can you give me any tips? And they'd be like, I'm the pretty one, shoot me, it's her day, or however it goes. So I could understand why some people might say no, but that's just because they don't know how to do it. But if you're doing it just because you don't like gays, then that really is kind of a bit 18th century guff. But then there's a whole pile of comments, 209 comments at the moment, and it goes way off, talking about race, talking about restaurants, talking about how, well, should that mean I'm allowed to take photos of the Ku Klux Klan and all that kind of stuff. And some people really get in depth about this. One guy starts going on about, my surrender is to God, not only man. So there's some serious religious folks going on here. And then I love it always when they'll go, gay sex is unnatural and it is something, something, something. And it always seems to be like the religious people really get obsessed about gay sex. Just like, they must really think about it a lot to be that upset about it, or to be that intrigued, to want to know more about it. I don't know. And then this same guy kind of goes on again, well, sexual orientation is a choice, not a race. So he's thinking that everyone is born straight and people choose to be gay, which just clearly this person doesn't get out too much. The same thing happened in a hotel in England somewhere, where the people, I think it's two husbands. Can they be two husbands? Yeah, two husbands went to a hotel, and the hotel owner said, actually, no, we're not letting you stay in our hotel because you're gay. And anyway, went to court, and actually the hotel owners were found guilty of discrimination, obviously, and were fined something pretty substantial, I think. There is the alternative side. So in general, I'd be saying, like, what kind of douche would say no to a wedding, apart from somebody saying, I wouldn't quite know how to do it? Who has that much of an issue with... I don't know anybody who has that kind of issue. That really is just a whole other world where people are that obsessed about other people's sexuality or sexual orientation that they just end up discriminating against people about that kind of stuff. But there is the question of, do you lose the right of choice as a commercial photographer? Well, I would say, no, you don't. You still have the choice of taking jobs or refusing jobs. However, if your reason for refusing jobs is due to Neanderthalic kind of ideals of either race, religion, or sexual orientation, then yeah, fair enough. You are an idiot. You really shouldn't be working in a commercial industry in modern day society. That's just my opinion. That may piss off some of you guys out there. Maybe some of you are very religious. I don't really know. I know a lot of my audience is in California, and I think California is pretty open-minded. And again, in Britain, I would say pretty much everyone who's educated is open-minded. I don't think you even need to be open-minded. You just have to not be bigoted. I think that's it. It's not like you have to become a better person. You just have to not be a dick, to not be racist or religiousist or homophobic in any way. But I want to kind of know what you guys think. Are any of you on the side of the photography company saying, oh no, they should have had the right to discriminate against people because of their sexual orientation? Even if your religion is anti-gay, should you be bringing religion into your commercial company if you're giving it to the public? So if you are advertising, hi, I'm a public company, let me use you stuff, unless you are obviously saying, we are Catholic photographers. I don't think so. But I want to hear what you guys think. Cheers, bye-bye.